Welcome to Manflow Yoga. It's yoga for guys. Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean, Manflow Yoga. It's been a while, and by a while I mean 5 days, which is a lot for me, I guess. I'm working full time now, so I've got about, I'm planning on doing 2 times a week, making these videos. So hopefully you guys still watch them. And a bit of a long day, so I'm going to start kind of slow. So let's just go into some cat-cows to start off with. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And as you inhale, bring your butt up, arch your back, and bring your neck up. And then as you exhale, round your back as much as possible. Try and bring your waist closer to your head. And then inhale, bringing your chest open, exposing your chest toward the front wall and bringing your butt up high. Exhaling, making your back concave. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. Inhaling cow one more time. And then keeping that bend in your back, bring your hands out and come back into down dog. Press your heels into the mat, one at a time now, just walking your dog out. Try and keep your hips up, back straight. Try to make a sideways L, or a diagonal L with your body. Now let's warm up a little different today. So bring your right leg up, bring your right knee to your right nose. Inhale back up, right knee to right elbow. Squeeze your core together here. Inhale back up. Right knee to left elbow. Squeeze your core in here. Inhale back up. Right knee to nose. And then back up. Right knee to right elbow. Squeeze your core in. Get your toe off the ground. And then back up. And then right knee to left elbow. And then back up. And then bring your right knee to meet your left toe. And do 5 push-ups. Keeping your elbows in tight here. And then bring your left leg up. And bring your left knee to your nose. Exhaling. Inhale, bring your left leg back up. Exhaling, bring your left knee to your left elbow. And then inhale, bring your left leg up. And then exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow. Inhale back up. Left knee to nose. Back up. Exhale, bring left knee to left elbow. Inhale back up. And then exhale, bring left knee to right elbow. Inhale back up. Left knee to nose. Inhale back up. And then bring your left leg to match your right foot. Lean forward, like you were gonna do a chaturangas, and then 5 push-ups. Keep your elbows in tight, and then push back into down dog. Look forward, bend your knees, bring your left foot forward first, bring your right foot forward to match, bring your toes together, let's come all the way up, full sun salutation, full mountain pose. Remember to engage your core, roll your core up, nice long spine, hands up, bring your hands together at the top to touch, and then forward flow all the way down, exhaling. Inhale, half lift. Make this one nice and long. Make sure that you bend your knees a little here. Keep your neck in line with your back. And exhale all the way down. And bring your feet back. And lower down with your elbows tucked into your sides until your chest touches the ground. And then reach up, using only your lower body strength. Into your first cobra for the day. Pressing the opposite toes into the ground. And then exhale back into down dog. Make sure you're pressing through your fingertips, not just pressing into your hands, but pressing through your fingers as well, not just the palms. Bend your knees, and if you want, jump forward, otherwise just step individually. And then inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. And then come to Utkatasana, chair pose. So squeeze your knees together, squeeze your thighs together. Make sure that you can see your toes. Straight back, engage your core. Reach your hands up, biceps frame your ears. Bring your toes off the ground. Try and straighten your back. Make your back perpendicular with the ground. Sink a little deeper. Five more breaths. And forward fold. Inhale all the way back up. Hands come to touch. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Chair pose one more time. 10 breaths here. 9. 8. 7. Make sure you're rolling your core up. If you engage your core, it actually takes some of the pressure out of your legs and also makes you able to stand a little taller. Makes this a full body exercise instead of just a weight on your legs. 5 more breaths. 4. 3, drop a little lower. 2. 1, forward fold. Spread your feet, 2 fist width distance apart, and then slide your hands under your feet so your toes touch your wrist. Start with your legs slightly bent or bent a lot so that you can bring your thighs into your chest. Then let your head hang and slowly start to straighten your legs, but make sure that you're keeping your thighs and your elbow and your chest touching here. If you can't do that without bending your legs more than this, that's fine. This is a really good restorative pose for your lower back. Help you warm up for today. Let your head drop. It's a 10-pound bowling ball, just let it drop. You can move your toes to massage your wrist here. Try and straighten your legs a little more. And then release your hands. Bring your feet back together. And yep, chair pose, one more time. Five more breaths. 4. Make sure you're reaching your hands up, biceps framing your ears.
toes off the ground. And forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Come to full mountain pose. Arms extended. And slight back bend. Open your hands up a little bit. Just a slight back bend here. Make sure that when you're doing a back bend, side note, this is very important though. Make sure that when you're doing a back bend, you're coming up and over. You don't want to just bend right here. You want to bring your body up, bring your chest up, bring your gaze up, and then act like you're bending up and over something. So you're extending your spine, and as you extend your spine, then you start to bend your back. So you don't just go like this, you go up and back. It makes a big difference. Instead of crunching your vertebrae together, you're separating them, and then you're stretching. So just a slight back bend here. Hips coming forward, body coming up and back, and then back to prayer, standing. Let's go straight into bow pose. This might be a little fast, but we're going to do it anyways. So bring your hand to your side. Come down, grip inside of your ankle. Reach your hand up, palm faces forward, and you're going to press back into your foot. Press back into your right hand with your right foot, and all the power is coming from there. Make sure that you have a nice strong leg here. If you don't have a strong base here, just work on keeping this left foot planted into the ground. Don't push back in your right foot yet. So reach up, and then as you push back, make sure that you keep your knee here. You don't want it to go open to the side. You want it to stay here. So then as you push your legs back, your hand comes forward, reaching forward, pressing with all the strength of your leg into your back hand, engaging your left leg so that all the muscles in your left leg are rooted to the bone. As long as you're applying pressure to your back hand with your leg, you should be able to stay in this pose. Press harder. Three, two, one. Release. Come back the same way you came in. Let your foot drop. Let your hand drop. Then you're going to switch legs. Transfer all the weight to your right leg now. Make sure that it's engaged, strong on the ground. Muscles rooted to bone. Bend your left knee. Reach back and grab the inside of your left ankle. Inhale your hand up. And then start to push back into your left hand. Reaching forward with your right hand. Right foot engaged. My clothes are done drying. Reach forward. Keep kicking into your back leg. Remember, all the power comes from there. If you come out of it like I did, just come straight back up and slowly come back into it. Three, two, one. Slowly come out the same way you came in. Let your foot come to rest. Bring your hands to prayer. Take a couple deep breaths. I'm going to do that one more time to each leg. Right hand comes out. Right leg comes up. Grip the inside of your right leg. This time you might want to go a little higher. So you can grab just above the ankle. Kind of like going up the leg now. Or if you were comfortable with what you had before, you can just grab the ankle again. Inhale your hand up. And on an exhale, start to push your leg back into your hand. Pushing as hard as you can. Three, two, one. Come out. Slowly and in control, same way you came in. Let your hands rest. Bring your left hand out. Grab your left ankle on the inside. And then bring your left hand up. Sorry, right hand up. Reach up. And then kick back. Reach forward. Kick. Make sure your right leg is strong. Keeping your chest above your hips. Three, two, one. Coming back. Bring your hands to prayer. Done with bow pose for now. From here we're going to drop back into a warrior two. So you're just going to, right leg's going to come back. Just straight into it. We're taking more of a less vinyasa approach right now, and more of a what you'd find in Bikram or in which is just from standing to one pose back to standing in mountain pose. It's a little more direct, a little more serious. It's just one way to do it. So bring your knee out, bring this leg out a little farther. Make sure that your back foot is rooted, pointing toward the right side wall. Make sure that your hips are open. Grab your hips and pull open so that happens. Turn your this left knee should be trying to go toward the left wall. Core engages. Look toward the side wall initially so that your hips are squared up toward the side wall. Bring your hands up and then look straight over your middle finger. Make sure that you can see your toes, or at least your big toe and your middle toe around your knee in front. And we're going to do 10 breaths here. It's all about control, controlling your breathing, knowing that you can make it through it. 8, 9, 10. Straighten your leg. We're going to come to triangle pose now. Hand comes inside. Right hand reaches up, straight up, and pull your body up. Notice how my body rises with my hand. Three more breaths. Come back. Spread your feet to 2 fist width distance apart. Reach down, bend your legs, interlace your index finger and your middle finger around the inside of your big toe, and then pull your chest down into your body. You can start here if you want to, and then you're just going to try and straighten your hamstrings while keeping your chest tucked tight into your thighs. Use the strength of your biceps here to pull your upper body down, and then slowly straighten your legs if you can. Make sure that you keep your thighs pressed into your chest. Five more breaths. Release your hands. And come slowly down to the mat. From here, I'm going to go to child's pose. Your back probably, if it's anything like mine, it's a little sore right now, so child's pose is going to hopefully facilitate some relief to your lower back. So your knees come to mat width distance, big toes touching in the back. Walk your hands out in front of you, and then when you walk your hands out as much as you can, start to press into your hands, and then press your hips back toward your heels. You should feel some really nice relief in your lower back. Make sure that your head is into the mat, not like mine. My head's not in the mat right now because I don't want it to be a muffled voice. Five more breaths. Come back up. Come to tabletop, so with your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Arch your back one time into a cow, and then press back into a down dog. Engage your quadriceps here. It'll help straighten your legs a little more. It'll help get your hips higher, get a little deeper stretch, and press your heels back to the ground. Look forward, bend your knees, jump to a seated position, and then roll back. Coming down on your back. Do some spine strengthening here. So the first thing we're going to do, the ever popular bridge pose. So your heels come as close to your butt as possible. Palms face the ground. And then you're just going to reach up, pressing into the ground with your feet. Trying to bring your chest up as high as possible, bringing your hips up, bringing your hands underneath your body, rolling your shoulders under your body, interlacing your fingers, striving to bring your pinkies down to the ground, and reaching your body up, pressing into the tops of your feet, pressing into the bottoms of your feet, trying to come higher, letting the weight roll into your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, release. Coming down out of that very slowly, not quickly. And now we're going to do wheel. So for wheel, you can do what we just did before. That was bridge. For wheel, you're going to bring your hands behind you like this. You're going to press up through your feet, and press into your hands, straighten your hands, and then if you can, you're gonna straighten your feet. The key here first to get into this pose is straightening your hands. Then you can start to straighten your feet. Make sure that your feet are close together though. You don't wanna have your feet angling out. You don't want to have your knees pointed out. They need to be pointed in, and your feet need to be flat on the ground, or you're going to hurt your lower back. Now, if you can do this and you're relatively comfortable, that's fine. If you're feeling sharp pains, if you feel a sharp crack all of a sudden, get out of it quick. You don't want to hurt yourself here. The alternative to this is the bridge pose we just did. That will help you build up to wheel, but you don't want to jump into something you're not ready for. You're going to seriously hurt yourself. Try and get a little deeper here. At the end, maybe straighten your legs and then lower down. Slowly let every vertebrae hit the ground one at a time. And then you're going to bring your knees together. Here, like this. And then you're just going to let them flop open like you were opening a book. Let your hands rest at your sides. Take a couple deep breaths. You're going to bring your feet and your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees and squeeze in. Squeeze your legs to your chest. Try and let your lower back touch the ground. And release. Now we're going to do a couple ab exercises, and then we might do some other stuff depending on how tired I am. So you're going to reach your legs up. Let's just do one at a time. Try and make it so that your leg is perpendicular with the ground. With your toes pointed up. Your toes bringing, or at least pointed back toward you, so that your heel is actually above your toes, if you can. And you're going to lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring it back up and lower down on a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to bring it out to the side like this and point it out a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back out, same as before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to turn your leg. You're going to reach the outside here. And then bring it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring it back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back up one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let the right foot hit the ground. Shake it out a little bit. And now it's the left leg's turn. So engage your left leg. Make sure that your feet are that your foot is dorsiflex. Heel should be closer to the front wall than your toes. So your foot's dorsiflex, calves engaged. And you're gonna reach up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to reach it out to the side, twist it 45 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your foot so that it's pointed to the opposite direction now. And then bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up straight. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower that down. Shake both your legs out. And we're going to do one more ab exercise. Think of this as like your burnout. We're going to do a 4-minute plank here. So we're at about 50 minutes right now. 4-minute plank. Then we're going to do some, or as long as you can do it for. So 4-minute plank. And then we're going to do some stretches to end it. So hands together, fingers interlaced, elbows, forearms on the ground. Engage your core, roll your body forward, and just start to breathe. It's all about breathing here. Keep your breath steady. Don't think about the time. Just think about you breathing. And if you start to shake, that's fine. I can do a plank for a pretty long time and I start to shake about 2 or 3 minutes in. So it's not a... Shaking is a good thing. Shaking means your body's working. Especially in this context. You know, the only thing that sucks about this now is I said 4 minutes, which means I'm stuck with 4 minutes, or you guys think I'm a phony. So I'm stuck here now, despite this cramp, despite the uncomfortability from this last workout. Here we are, all suffering together. Again, just breathing. So I guess I'll take this time to talk about something that I've wanted to write about for a while on the Manflow Yoga WordPress website. Hence the struggle between yoga's mantra that you are not to lament on what you weren't able to do and simply to focus and appreciate what you were able to do. But that's a problem for me because I don't think that I'm content unless I'm really doing everything that I can do. So at the end of a yoga session, when I feel like I haven't been able to do everything I can do, or there's a pose that I saw other people around me doing that I wasn't able to complete, or that I wasn't able to go as deep into, I feel like I messed up. I feel like I could have done better. But yoga teaches us that we're not supposed to think like that we're supposed to accept what we could have done and not what, accept what we could do and not what we could have done. Because so much of life is the opposite. So much of life is trying to figure out what you can do, meeting society's expectations, meeting the expectations of your parents, of your siblings, of people who look up to you.
and having to meet all those, and then feeling inadequate when you can't meet them. So yoga should be a refuge from that, right? But it's so hard to get away from that mentality that you use in everyday life, even if it is only for an hour, when you're on the mat in a room of like-minded people who are all just trying to appreciate what they were able to do. Sounds like my body's shaking, like I'm about to cry. It's really just from doing this plank. By the way, about 20 more seconds now. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 1, relax. You can do this right now. This will help stretch out your abs. It's kind of like a variation of an up dog without as much pressure. Just trying to open your chest up. Feels pretty good. Lowering down and then press back up into tabletop. Ooh, that hits the core. From here, I'm gonna come just seated. I'm gonna do just a couple releases. First one being, let's do a pigeon. So bring your right leg up from a down dog. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Right foot to left hand. Set up initially like this. Walking your back foot back as far as you can. And then walking your hands out and laying down. Trying to bring your chest closer to your calf and trying to bring your right butt cheek closer to the ground. Walk your hand out here and surrender into this pose. Five more breaths. And walk your hands out, walk your hands back in, root your back foot, extend your leg back all the way up, lower down, reach your left leg up now, bring your left knee to your left elbow, and your left foot to your right hand, lower down, walk your back foot back, inch it back slowly, make sure that your toes are pointed toward the back wall, come upright first, and then walk your hands forward. Bring your chest closer to your calf and bring your left butt cheek closer to the ground. Three more breaths. Walk your hands back, root your back foot, extend your left foot all the way up and back, and then come forward. Let's do a quick forward fold. So reach both legs out in front of you. Grab maybe your shins, maybe your ankles, maybe grab your big toes, maybe grab your feet, and then just reach, just let your body flow forward here. If you want, you can work on your lower back flexibility here and try and straighten your back as much as possible, bringing your chest forward instead of bringing your chest to your legs. Or you can just fold over, accept where you are. One more breath. And then bring your feet to seated position. Come to a nice, powerful, meditative state here with chest open, extended spine, nice long spine, up, head not focused up, but just in line with your neck. Kind of focusing about 3 feet in front of you. Chest open, heart open, palms open to the sky. And appreciate what you could do. Appreciate that you tried to be able to do what you wanted to do. And the student in me honors the teacher and all of you. Namaste. So thanks guys for watching today. I think that went really well. As always, feedback is really important to me. I like to hear from you guys. I like to hear that my videos are being watched, that I'm not just, doing these poses for a phantom audience. It takes up a lot of my time to edit the videos, to record them, to plan them out, and it's something that I don't want to go unnoticed. And I like to think that I'm providing a service to people, by providing what I know about yoga and trying to share my knowledge. So feedback is always appreciated. And you can follow my series of websites. You can follow me at facebook.com/manfulyoga, the Twitter at manfulyoga, the WordPress website, which is manfulyoga.wordpress.com, and the YouTube, which is youtube.com/manfulyoga. And again, namaste.